Welcome to episode 9 of the Real Talk Lineup, where we unravel life one laugh at a time. I'm your host, JoJo.
And I'm Ronnie Cole.
And on this week's episode, Joe Biden is at the beach. A man sells his car so he can go see Rick Ross.
Crazy.
And Cesar dressing saves the day.
As always.
It's all this and much, much more up next on the Real Talk Lineup.
They have to be following him every moment of the day.
J-Lo getting divorced?
He still contributed to society.
I think maybe marijuana.
That is not obvious. How did that happen?
I would be too afraid, but sometimes I'm like, man, I need a little boost. Joe Biden's taking a break on a Delaware beach, and it's sparking online backlash. Joe was spotted relaxing in Rehoboth Beach this past Saturday, and while Biden kicked back under an umbrella, critics on X slammed him for sleeping on the job. The criticism followed his recent decision to drop out of the 2024 race, prompting calls for his resignation. Is it against the law for this man to take a vacation?
Apparently so, according to X.
Well,
they're so relentless on there. Like, you can't even take a pee without them making a big deal out of it.
And, like, everybody wants him out of office. And so now he's out of office taking a vacation, and they're mad.
He's 81 years old. So if the good Lord above sees fit for me to make it to that big number, that big age, I'm going to be on the beach, too. That's number one. Number two, like you said, they want him gone. And they say he's not doing what they want him to do. So let that man go to the beach.
Kamala, she's out there campaigning, but like these people on X are acting like they work at McDonald's. Like if no one's there, like if the manager's gone,
it's going to burn to the ground.
It's going to be a free-for-all. So I'm not understanding.
I don't understand it either. There's no reason for them to be so up in a tizzy about it.
They want to make him look bad.
He already quit. You know how it is when it's like you put your 2-week notice in. You're not doing
I might not.
nothing for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're lucky I'm even showing up.
And like Trump, I'm assuming a lot of these people that are up in an uproar are Trumpies, but he spent like a third of his time off property, like at Mar-a-Lago and his other properties and doing that stuff. So
living his best life.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So let Joe
Joe
fall asleep at the beach. If you go to TMZ, there's a picture of him like passed out on the beach. It's hilarious.
The presidential tan is what they call it. It's awesome. It's awesome.
It is. All right. Moving on. Jordan Childs is stripped of her bronze medal. Jordan Childs was stripped of her Olympic bronze medal in floor after a court of arbitration for sport judge ruled in favor of 2 Romanian gymnasts. The decision came following a protest by Anna Barbosu and Sabrina Menisa Vania. I'm sure I've said all of those names correctly.
Quite all right. Quite all right.
They argue that Childs coach Cecily Landy submitted a scoring inquiry 4 seconds past the deadline,
which is ridiculous.
And first of all, it's incorrect. Like I guess they have video proof saying that she submitted her inquiry at 47 seconds after.
That's less than the minute.
Yeah.
So it sounded shifty to me. Like even when I first heard about it, I'm like, usually they don't take someone's medal unless they like break the law.
Yeah. And I'm like, this is the Olympics. It's not like it's like a high school.
Exactly.
You would think they would have it more together. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
These people trained all their lives for this. Yeah. But if they have video evidence of Jordan's coach doing her inquiry at 47 seconds, she's going to get her bronze medal back.
They're going to have to let her.
And I feel like even if she doesn't, which would really suck, and I think it would be wrong, she still has to know in her heart she's the one that won the medal.
Yes. And it has taken a toll on her.
Yeah.
Because again, social media, people suck sometimes, but they've been like really like mean. Like she's had to take a mental health break from social media and stuff. Like it's bad, but she's done nothing wrong. So no. I don't know why they went about it the way that they did.
I mean, I guess maybe because I'm older, I don't understand having to be on social media all the time. Like I could care less.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I guess all that online bullying really affects people's mental state.
And some people already have a shaky mental state from life itself.
Yeah.
And they get on social media purposely to make other people unhappy. Because I think I saw a post like it was a baby dancing or something. And they were like, oh, that's too provocative. And I'm like, she's literally a 1-year-old. Like, she doesn't know what provocative is.
So if a 1-year-old's dancing to what you think is provocative, obviously you're the one that's disgusting.
You're the perv.
Yeah, looking at
that's
horrible.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So yeah, some people get on social media with the intent to be mean.
Get a life.
And it's ridiculous.
And I would think for the other gymnast, the Romanian gymnast, the one that won the medal, like I wouldn't want it if I knew that I didn't win it fair and square. Like it wouldn't mean anything to me.
It means a lot to a lot of them though, because I think they said something about the prime minister was going to like boycott the Olympics.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just like, relax. They'll fix it. Like whatever is not right. But yeah, the prime minister was like, hey, we're not doing this. And if I have to boycott and not be a part of this or make other people not be a part of this, that's what I'm gonna do. It's going too far. And I feel like they made a mistake and they need to fix it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jordan, we hope you get your medal back.
Yes.
Okay.
And you will.
You will. If not, Ronnie Cole and I will personally see to it.
I'm coming down there.
Don't make me come down there.
Don't make me come down there.
All right. Moving on. Algerian boxer Imani Khalif has filed a legal complaint for online harassment following accusations that she is not a woman. The first time Olympic gold medalist lawyer Nabil Boudi confirmed that the complaint was filed on Friday. Khalif, who won the women's welterweight division final on Friday, said the social media comments were immoral and she hopes to change global perceptions. The gender controversy began at her first fight in the 2024 Paris Olympics when her opponent, Italian boxer Angela Carini, quit after 46 seconds, sparking speculation due to Khalif's past disqualifications from a 2023 championship over testosterone and gender eligibility tests. Public figures like J.K. Rowling, I don't know what her name is, Elon Musk, Logan Paul, Piers Morgan have commented on the fairness of Khalif competing.
Have you seen that lady?
I've seen her.
She looks like a dude.
She does,
but
she's a woman.
I think she's a woman.
She is.
Some chicks are just very, very strong. She was knocking the hell out of that girl. Did you watch it?
I did not watch the fight.
She only popped her like maybe 4 times in them couple seconds that they were fighting.
Okay.
But it was like pop. It wasn't like, usual boxing matches. They just swing and punch. Mm-hmm. She was like, bap. Like, it was hard and fast. And I'm like, whoa. It was intense. So I could see why it would hurt her.
But isn't boxing supposed to be?
It's supposed to be painful. Carini, she was like, I've never felt that kind of pain before from a punch.
Okay.
She was like, I'm a professional boxer. Like, this is what I do. She was like, I've never been hit that hard. I'm just like, some chicks are just tough.
Yeah, they are.
I've seen a chick, my height, my size, take down 2 guys twice her size.
Hey.
Just knock them just to
like
the floor. Yeah. So,
I mean, I feel bad for her. Like, I'm sure, as a woman or a girl being younger, she was probably teased relentlessly by people. And I think it's just horrible that these public figures are going out of their way to make an uneducated comment about this girl.
Yes.
Because she's a girl. And of course, Elon Musk is wrapped up in that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
But 2.0.
Yeah. Logan Paul, though, he admitted to spreading misinformation on social media, and then he's deleted his X/Twitter posts. But all right, it is now time for Ronnie Cole's question of the day.
Question of the day. What are you convinced that people are pretending to enjoy? Like, what is something that you see people doing there and you're like, there's no way that
they're having fun.
There's no way.
All right, I got to think about this one. Okay, I'm going to say this, and it's probably going to be an unpopular thing to say.
That is always what you're supposed to say. The most unpopular.
Being a parent.
You know what? That was not my answer, but I agree.
Like, I mean, looking back, I mean, I did enjoy when my kids were little, but like while I was going through it, a lot of times I was very frustrated. It's like, why can't they just listen to what I say and do what I tell them? And
Why
you
do I
know,
have to say it 29 times?
Yeah.
In a row.
like who thought kids were annoying like that? But they are.
They are.
But I mean, of course, I love my kids.
Interesting. Right, but they are annoying.
And most people, they have to agree with me. They just won't say it out loud.
And then I look at those people that have like 10, 11, 12, 18 kids. And I'm just like, you are not happy.
You can't be.
There's no
You
way.
can't be. Like,
There is no way. I have one, and I'm like, listen.
And that's like,
If I give this kid away, I'm going to get in trouble. I don't want to go to jail, and I love him. He's so funny.
yeah. And it's not to mean that I don't love my kids, but being a parent is like something that is very overrated.
It is overrated. That is the perfect word.
Okay. All right. So what's your thing that people do that you think that they really hate that they're doing?
People who run in marathons.
Oh, God.
How is that fun?
It's not.
How?
It can't be.
I'm gonna do this on purpose. Why? You only supposed to run if you're like in danger. Or I could see even a jog through the neighborhood, but just to run a 5K?
Yeah, that's insanity.
Why?
I don't know if I think maybe
You're
they're
not
trying
doing
to
it.
like prove something to themselves, but I would probably go about it a different way.
I would definitely
maybe-
not run.
Maybe that's why I'm fat.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. That makes me tired just thinking about it.
I went to a 5K run one time. Clearly, I did not run.
Okay.
But just to see like the people arriving and the getting ready and the registration and the this and the that and the that, I'm exhausted. And they haven't even lined up to run. And I'm like, there's no
tired.
way. I'm going back to the car. I'm not staying here. And I left one time. That's all it took. It's overwhelming. And then after all of that, you still go ahead and run. Why?
Like I get, people exercise to be
Yes,
healthy.
I absolutely understand that. Because like a lot of times if I take a walk or when I walk through the park, it makes me feel good.
It does make
But
you
that
feel good.
Running all that distance, I'm not that girl.
So when you're doing the walk, do you feel good doing the walk or do you just feel like, oh, I can't wait for this to be over?
No, I feel good doing the walk because there's something about being able to control my breathing that makes me happy.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't even know if that makes sense. But yeah, when I walk and I get when I feel overexerted or whatever and I can calm my breathing,
Okay.
that makes me feel good because I can control it.
Okay.
So I don't know. It does something for my psyche.
I used to exercise all the time and I loved doing it, but now like the thought of it, no.
I try and my body hurts so bad.
Yeah.
It's because I'm old.
Well, maybe we just
I'm
need
old
to,
and fat.
Yeah. Me too. We need to fight through the pain or something.
Yes.
Like I even went to Planet Fitness not that long ago
Don't
because
do that. Okay.
because I have that membership, that you get, but it's just cheap enough where you don't cancel it because you might go to the
you
gym.
might go.
But I went on the bike, like the stationary bike, and it killed my knees. I'm like, how is this hurting my knees? But it hurt my knees.
When I get in the mood to do stuff like that, my number one go-to thing is to take a walk.
Okay.
And I make sure I walk somewhere that has like a slight incline.
Okay.
So it gets my heart rate pumping. Yeah. Even if I walk really, really slowly, I just walk.
Go for a walk. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll do.
It helps. It really, really does. It makes you feel better.
And I think if you're outside, it's probably good
The
for
fresh
your
air.
mental state of mind.
Helps your psyche. I'm telling you.
Okay. All right. Guilty pleasures. Ronnie Cole, what was your guilty pleasure this past week?
I went to a concert.
You did? What concert?
I did. It was 702 Total,
Ooh.
Maya, Escape, and SWV.
Oh my God.
Phenomenal.
I believe it.
Oh, it was so good. Beginning to end, I was not disappointed at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Them girls still sing like they're in their 20s. Maya still dances like she's 19.
Oh.
She did the whole little choreography, that song with her and Cisco.
Okay.
She did the whole little with the hat, the Michael Jackson hat,
Oh
and
my
the
gosh.
suit jacket and her little cane, jamming.
Oh,
It was phenomenal.
That's awesome.
I had an amazing time.
I love when you go to concerts and they're better than you expect them to be.
Yes, I was so happy, and I was even more happy because I'm like, we got the tickets on Groupon. We paid like $25.
What?
Yes.
Were they good seats?
Yes, it was at Blossom.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was so nice, JoJo. It was amazing. I'm like, I could do that again next weekend and take all my girls.
So Blossoms, the outdoor arena. Were you in the pavilion or were you in the?
We were in the pavilion.
Oh,
yes,
that-
it was nice.
I've saw concerts in the pavilion and I love it because it feels like you're super close to the entertainers.
It was so good. Yep. So that was mine.
That's awesome.
I know. And I'm going again. Not there, but I have another concert.
Who are you going to see?
Missy Elliott.
Oh, are you serious?
Me and my bestie.
Oh my God, that's going to be amazing. Where is she
see.
at? Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse?
Yep.
Oh,
Her,
that's going to be good.
Timbaland and Sierra and
Stop
Busta
it.
Rhymes.
Stop.
There. We are there.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
Are there still tickets for that show?
Yes, there are. Because I looked, because I think my sister and my mom wanted to go to.
When is that concert?
It's on Thursday. So you have
That's
like
Thursday?
2 days.
Damn it.
You got to get the ticket like
Don't get
today.
paid till Friday or
I know.
Saturday. Oh, wait. No, maybe we do get paid on Thursday. I got to work.
Maybe. Yeah, I
Oh.
do too, but you know.
Oh.
Then there's that.
Okay. Well, you'll have to tell me all about it next week, and I can be sad. I haven't gone to a concert in a long time, and I miss
we're gonna
it.
have to change that.
I know.
We're gonna have to
Just
change
poor.
that.
Okay. Well, my guilty pleasure was not nearly as fun as yours. I watched the women's Olympic breakdancing, and it seemed so bland.
Wait. That's a thing?
Yes, this year's the first year they've had breakdancing.
Stop.
Yes.
Why didn't you call me? I would have loved to watch.
Oh, well, if you go on Peacock, I would
gonna
think
have
they
to
would
watch
still
it.
have it on there. Like you could go back and watch it.
That's crazy. How was it?
Well, it was good. It was very interesting to see. Like, I guess when I think of breakdancing, I don't think of it as you have like
Big
the
sport?
well, that and like I just thought you just moved however you want, but there's actual like breakdance moves that people do and stuff like that. So
That is interesting.
yeah,
That is interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out.
it was good.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, it is. In this week's hot take, Rick Ross is being sued by a man named Darius Strotter, who claims Ross failed to make his car show accessible to disabled attendees. Strotter alleges that despite assurances, a wheelchair-accessible shuttle bus never arrived to pick him up to take him to the event, leaving him unable to attend. He also claimed that organizers promised refunds for those who were not able to get in, but he never received his. Strotter is suing Ross for breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and violating the Americans with Disability Act, seeking damages and a requirement for future disabled access at the event.
As he should.
Stop it.
Because what?
No, this man sold his car so he could go to this Rick Ross car show.
But that's beside the fact, okay? I'm focusing on the fact that why would you tell him that there would be accommodations that you knew there would not be? And you can't promise someone a ride.
No, I agree
They
with
said
you.
The shuttle was
Like,
coming.
He said he got mad and gave his ticket away, but I'm sorry, if that was me and that was the New Kids on the Block, I would be calling these people every 5 minutes
Yeah.
until somebody came
You're
to
gonna
pick
come
me
get
up.
me.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna Uber or something. There had to have been another way. But yeah, I'll probably sue him too because now he needs another car.
And like, I looked at
the car, JoJo.
he does. I'm like, who does that? I'm going to sell my card so I can go to Rick Ross's car show. No. And like somebody posted a video on social media and it was jam-packed with people.
It was chaotic. It
Yeah.
looked a lot like the Wingstop waiting area.
Stop.
Wait, have you ever been inside Wingstop?
No.
Oh my.
My son was just telling me that Wingstop is better than BW3.
Wingstop's food is so good.
Oh, no, I want some. I'm
And
starving.
It's so fresh. It's good.
Okay.
but you're gonna wait. And then like a lot of the locations I know, like around here, you have to order online. Like you can't walk in and order because they get so many orders. You have to order online and you have to go in, pick it up, and leave.
Wow.
Like they don't even let you dine in anymore.
Wow.
Because it's so busy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I only know because I went in and got I was like door dashing. And I went and got a DoorDash order, and I was in there for like 45 minutes.
Oh, stop
waiting
it.
on the food. 45 minutes.
That's probably why they make you order online, because then you have to pay before you get it, and then you just have to wait. You don't have a choice.
Yep.
You can't change your mind.
You cannot. Are you going to wait for this?
No, hold on. I got it.
It was chaotic. So I can only imagine what this car show was like.
No.
Girl.
The tickets to attend the show were $250 per person for general admission.
He sold his car?
And $750 to enter the show with your car or bike, which included 2 general admission tickets. VIP parking was also available for $500, which obviously he didn't need because he sold his car.
Well, he has no car.
But that's ridiculous. To go to a car show?
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
Rick Ross, what are you doing?
Come pick this man up and take him to your house.
Him up. You owe him.
But he's suing them. They violated the ADA Act, which I looked up the ADA Act, and that's for people who like are hiring you for a business.
Yes,
it's not.
That was a recreational entertainment situation.
Yeah,
you didn't have to be there, and then they didn't accommodate you. Yeah, that's why when that was mentioned, I'm like, you may want to pick something else to sue them for, because that's not gonna fly in the court of law.
And then like breach of contract, they didn't sign no contract.
What was the contract? Is the contract an assumed thing?
I'm gonna say, I would think, when you go to purchase a ticket, it probably gives you certain things that you should expect, but I'm sure they're not guaranteed because anything could go wrong.
It's a car show, and it's outdoors, right?
Yeah. At Rick Ross's, one of his properties. I wonder, was he there? Because I didn't see him there.
He was there.
Okay.
I don't know what good that did anybody, but shout out to Ricky Rose.
Oh my God. Maybe Rick Ross will buy the guy a new car.
Maybe he'll buy him another car. Yeah. Or maybe he won't, and he'll just talk trash about him on Instagram.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. It is now time to board the crazy train. Over a 2-month period, a group of 4 men in LA pulled off a string of robberies of 7-Eleven stores. One would wait outside while the other one held anyone inside at gunpoint, demanding their wallets and phones, while the other 2 jumped over the counter to stuff cash from the registers into a bag. They got away with it until one of them posted photos on Instagram of the cash, himself wearing the clothing witnesses had described to the police, and a gun identical to the one described to the police. The account was traced to D'Angelo Spencer. Similar photos appeared on the Instagram accounts of 2 of the other 4. All 4 were arrested. How can you be that stupid?
I blame the pandemic. People are dumb.
If you don't want someone to know something, number 1, don't do it with 3 other people.
Exactly.
And then
because you're not trying to be discreet.
And then you don't tell anyone.
He posted it on Instagram.
They're stupid.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Even like the one time my youngest son, he posted like his gun and like this cash on Instagram. I'm like, take that shit down.
Take it off now.
Not that he stole it or anything, but I'm like,
just don't.
Yeah.
You don't want people to think that that's something that you're into.
Exactly. Okay, the next car on the crazy train. In UK, a man walked into a grocery store, flashed a knife, and demanded money. The cashier would hear none of it and grab the nearest weapon. A big squeeze bottle of salad dressing, which she squirted all over the man. She continued to spray him until the walking Caesar salad gave up and headed to the door.
That's what he gets.
Oh my God. The police were called, and then they were literally able to follow the trail of the Caesar dressing to a nearby side street where they found the guy trying to clean himself up.
How much dressing did he have on?
It had to be a really big bottle. Like a family size
That
bottle.
sounds like a cartoon.
It does.
I thought it was gonna slip in the dressing on the floor. You know how it be oily?
Yeah.
Maybe like.
But I think a lot of times, like when people are going in committing these crimes, like they're really afraid because if this was a thug, he would have been like, "Bitch, give me that salad dressing," and like
you went in there with a knife.
Yes.
Everybody's scared. Boy, if you don't go somewhere.
Exactly.
The salad dressing was an
God.
amazing touch.
I love it. It probably smelled horrible. Okay. Anyways, the last car on the crazy train, an alleged shoplifter at a Walmart store in Florida absconded with several items, including jewelry and a handheld game system worth a total of $167. Deputies pursued the suspect as he attempted to get away on a stolen electric Walmart scooter. The deputies responded quickly and caught up to the shoplifter in front of a Dunkin' Donuts.
Jojo,
I can't with these Walmart people.
we need a whole Walmart segment. I'm telling
yes.
these people at Walmart. Was Walmart one of the only stores that was open during the pandemic? I blame the pandemic. I promise you, people didn't start acting like this. So blatant. Who tries to get away on those cards?
I don't know. Like
they don't move fast.
No, they don't.
All.
So, I mean, I worked at a grocery store for a really long time, and people would try to steal. Like they would push whole carts of stuff out of the store.
Of course.
But I've never seen someone on the electric scooter. And like, you mean to tell me, like, no one in the store could have just grabbed the shit out of his scooter?
That's what I'm saying. Because it's not like you have to really run.
Yeah.
Just walk over and just snatch it out.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is just.
You ever watch the people of Walmart videos on social media?
Yes.
They're hilarious.
They are hilarious.
Yeah. And I shop at Walmart, but
I love Walmart, but I can't go. There are certain locations that I just refuse to go to.
Okay.
But no matter which one I go to, I'm guaranteed to see something that makes me just
like, what is going on?
Wow. This is the world we're living in now.
Because everybody needs groceries.
Everybody needs groceries.
You get them all, every kind of person.
And Walmart has so many different things. So they just go in there. It's like one-stop shop. They could be buying diapers. They could be buying pads for their girlfriend. They could be buying bullets for their rifle.
Exactly.
Whatever.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you this week on the Real Talk Lineup. You can check us out on realtalklineup.com or on Facebook and Instagram at Real Talk Lineup.
It's been real.